Ever clicked on a video that explains an entire 2-hour blockbuster in just 8 minutes, only to wonder how on earth they're not getting slammed by copyright strikes? If you're tempted to start your own movie explainer channel, hold up, because things just got trickier. But don't worry. In this video, I'm spilling the blueprint for making short, punchy movie recaps that'll hook viewers without landing you on YouTube's naughty list. Ready to learn how to pull this off safely? Let's dive in. First, let's talk about why short movie explanation videos are such a big deal. If you've ever seen channels that explain an entire 2-hour movie in under 15 minutes, or even 8 minutes, you know they get a lot of views. But the problem is, copyright laws have gotten more complicated. Full summaries that show major plot points and key scenes in detail can raise red flags for movie channels. Many creators get demonetized, or worse, they get their entire channel shut down for explaining too much of a movie or using too many extended clips. Shorts and short recaps, on the other hand, are safer. Why? Because you only focus on a small portion or scene of the movie, like a twist, a suspenseful moment, or a key mystery. You don't give away every plot point or the entire film, so you reduce the risk of replacing the original work. You can still entertain and hook viewers, which is what makes them love your content in the first place. By not summarizing the entire film, you're more likely to fall under fair use, which protects commentary and transformative works. But remember, fair use isn't a magical shield that works 100% of the time. You still have to be careful with the footage you choose and how you use it. That's where our step-by-step method comes in, finding the right movie and scene. A big question many of you have is, how do I pick the right movie for my explanation videos? Here's the deal. Choose a popular genre. Crime thrillers, action films, and horror movies usually go viral faster than other genres. People love those heart-pounding storylines. Use tools like ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT or do a quick Google search for lists like top crime thriller Hollywood movies. You want something that's well-known, so people are more likely to click. Focus on a suspenseful or interesting scene. Don't explain the entire plot. Instead, pick one especially intense or intriguing part. Maybe the big reveal or a surprising confrontation. That's enough to catch people's attention without spoiling the entire movie. For example, let's say you decide to go with Inside Man. You can ask ChatGPT, "Are you familiar with Inside Man? I want to create a short recap of one dramatic scene for my YouTube Shorts channel. Could you provide a short script focusing on a specific suspenseful moment, using simple English and starting with a strong hook?" ChatGPT will give you a script that zooms in on just one part of the movie. That's perfect for your short format and much safer when it comes to copyright, making your script clear and exciting. Now that you have your scene, read through the script ChatGPT provides. Don't just copy and paste. Make a few tweaks to add your own personal style or voice. Keep your language easy for an 8th grader to understand, especially if you want the widest possible audience. The more human touch you add, the more your viewers will connect with you. Here's a quick checklist for making your script more engaging. Use a hook. Start with an exciting line like, "Imagine being locked in a bank, not just by any robber, but a criminal genius who's always 10 steps ahead. This is the moment everything changes." Build suspense. With a tense silence hangs in the air. Dalton, the cunning mastermind, has just made his boldest demand. You can feel the pressure build. Fraser, the negotiator, can't tell who's in control. Is Dalton bluffing, or does he have a secret plan? The police are losing patience. Time is running out, yet Dalton stands calm, never showing fear. Raise the stakes. One mistake could cost lives. One wrong move, and the entire place goes up in chaos. End with a cliffhanger. In a short, you can close with a line like, "Is this a plea for help or the start of a deadly twist?" Remember, you're not spoiling the whole movie, you're teasing it. That little bit of mystery can tempt viewers to actually watch or rewatch the film. Movie studios are often more comfortable when you're essentially promoting their work instead of summarizing it completely. Creating a high-quality voiceover. AI voiceover tools have become super advanced. One popular option is text-to-speech, open-source AI, or any similar AI-driven voice generator. Here's how you can make your voiceover sound professional. Sign up. Create a free account on TT's, open source, or whichever platform you prefer. Choose a voice. These platforms often have a wide variety of voices, and many sound very natural. Some AI tools can let you upload a short sample from another channel or a voice you admire, and the software will find the closest match so you have a similar vibe. This can help you stand out on YouTube. If you want that personal touch, record about a minute of yourself reading anything and upload it. The AI will create a clone of your voice that you can use for future videos. After choosing your voice, paste your script into the tool, preview it, and download the final MP3. Remember to proof listen. If the AI mispronounces something, tweak your text so it sounds correct. Gathering video clips the right way. This is where most beginners slip up. Many people assume they can just rip clips from random websites or Chinese apps that supposedly bypass copyright detection. That's not safe. Copyright is copyright, no matter where you get the clips. Here's a safer approach. Use YouTube. Search for short clips or trailers related to the scene you're explaining. Download or screen record those specific parts that match your script. Collect stock footage. If you can't find the exact shot you want, or if you think showing the original movie scene might be risky, replace it with stock footage or relevant images that convey the same mood. You can also use AI-generated images. Free tools like Leonardo and Ideogram are excellent for creating custom images that resemble the characters or scenes. That way, you're not using the actual copyrighted image from the movie, but rather an AI interpretation. Only gather the clips you actually need for that short portion of the movie. You don't want to store the entire film on your computer. Plus, it wastes time and space, and it's more likely to cause copyright issues. Syncing your voiceover with clips. Once you have your voiceover and your clips, open your editing software. CapCut is great for shorts because it's free and easy to use. Import voiceover. Drag your MP3 voiceover and movie clips onto the timeline. Once you've imported your clips into CapCut, matching them to the voiceover becomes much easier, especially if you select short clips that align with the script, rather than downloading an entire movie. This approach saves time and significantly improves your workflow. If you already do this, consider also using stock footage and AI-generated images to replace certain scenes. With enough creativity, this niche has huge earning potential. After arranging your clips, don't just export immediately. Many beginners skip adding transitions, which can trigger copyright issues. Even basic transitions help as long as they fit each scene. Next, apply custom adjustments across your entire timeline, and then simply go to basic settings and increase saturation by 7, contrast by 15, sharpness by 17, clarity by 35. Then add captions. CapCut can generate them with one click, position them centrally, and size them so they're neither too large nor too small. For sound effects, choose ones that match your transitions or scene changes. Drop them into the timeline and lower the volume so they enhance the video without distracting from it. Finally, add copyright-free background music. Most copyright strikes come from music rather than the movie clips themselves. Download music from reliable sources and credit them in your video description to avoid claims. Once your final edit is ready, you might have a compelling scene, like
Inside Man, tense standoff recap. Imagine being locked in a bank not just by any robber, but a criminal genius who's always 10 steps ahead. This is the moment everything changes. A tense silence hangs in the air. Dalton, the cunning mastermind, has just made his boldest demand. You can feel the pressure build. Frazier, the negotiator, can't tell who's in control. Is Dalton bluffing, or does he have a secret plan? The police are losing patience. Time is running out, yet Dalton stands calm, never showing fear. One mistake could cost lives. One wrong move and the entire place goes up in chaos. In that final stare, you realize Dalton holds all the cards.